In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet the peacock stitch, sometimes called the peacock fan stitch because of these beautiful fans here representing the peacock tail. It's a really lovely 2-row repeated pattern after you've completed your setup rows, and it's just a very pretty stitch. It's similar on the reverse as it is to the right side, and it isn't too much of a yarn eater. So let's have a look at the tutorial. For this tutorial I'm using a DK yarn and a 4mm crochet hook. You can use any weight yarn with the corresponding size hook of your choice. I have scissors to cut off my end, needle to sew in my end, and a little stitch marker just in case I need one. So this stitch is worked in rows, so we're going to need a foundation chain, so make a slip knot in whichever way you prefer. And our foundation chain needs to be made in multiples of 10 plus an extra 2 at the end for turning. So we yarn over, pull through the loop on our hook, that's 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's one multiple. So pause the video now whilst you make your foundation chain in multiples of 10 for the width you'd like your work to be, and I shall see you in a moment. So I've made my multiple of 10 chains. I've gone up to 40 chains for my sample piece, and I'm going to do my 2 extra chains for turning. Now row 1's really simple. We're going to be working in the second chain from the hook, so we don't count the one on the hook, so 1, 2, and we're going in there with a double crochet. That's UK terms. In US you're a single crochet. So insert, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both. And we're going to put a single or a double crochet into each of the stitches all the way down our first row. So in every chain back down the row we're just putting in a double crochet. So pause the video now whilst you continue working row 1 with your double crochets. So there I have row 1, my row of double crochets. So for row 2 then we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn our work, and the chain 1 doesn't count, so we're going to work into that very first stitch and we're going in there with a double crochet. We're then going to skip 4 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the next one we're going to do our fan. And to do that we're going to do 9 double trebles, or trebles in the US. So yarn over twice, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You should have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's one of the 9. Yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And again, so yarn over twice and insert and pull up a loop and pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. So we've done 3, we've got another 6 to do all in the same stitch. That's 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last one we've got 9. So we've got a lovely fan of 9. We're then going to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the next stitch we're going to do a double crochet, single in US, and that holds that fan down flat. and then we repeat. So we're going to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to do 9 double trebles in the US into the same stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a double crochet in the next one. And we're going to work that way all the way down the row. So skip 4, 9 double trebles in the same stitch, skip 4 and a double crochet. So pause the video now whilst you work the rest of your row 2, and I shall see you just before the end of the row. So I'm coming to the end of my row, got 5 stitches left, so I'm going to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put a double crochet, single in US, into the very last stitch. And there we have row 2 complete. So for row 3 then, I'm going to chain 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn our work. In the very first stitch there, we're going to do a double treble. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. We're then going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to skip the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the next one we're going to do a double crochet. So that stitch should be the middle of the 9, so you should have 4 and 4 and then 1 in the middle. So we're going in with a double crochet, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, going to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the double crochet from the previous row we're going to do 2 double trebles. So yarn over, complete 1 double treble, yarn over, do the second double treble, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet into the next stitch, and we're going to do that all the way down the row. Skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 double trebles into the next stitch. So pause the video now whilst you work this pattern all the way down the row. So skipping 4, double crochet, skip 4, 2 double trebles, and I shall see you at the end of the row. So pause the video now. So I've done my last double crochet in the center of my last fan. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and in that very last stitch we're going to do 2 double trebles as we've done all the way through. That's the second one, and that then mirrors what we have at the beginning here with the starter chain and the double treble. So for row 4 then, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn our work, and we're going to do a double crochet between the 2 double trebles from the previous row, so into the space, we're going to skip this double treble, skip this space here, and into the top of this double crochet we're going to do another fan. So the fans are going to be on top of each other. So that's 9 double trebles. So 1, 2, do that one again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Skip the chain space, and then we're going to work a double crochet between the 2 double trebles from the previous row. And then skipping over to the next double crochet, we're going to do our 9 double trebles again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Skip the chain space, and in between the 2 double trebles we're going to do a double crochet. So repeat that all the way down the row. So skip and put your fans above your fan here into the middle stitch, and then a double crochet in between the 2 double trebles. So pause the video now whilst you work the rest of the row, and I shall see you in a moment. So coming to the end of row 4 then, and I've got my 2 double trebles at the end, and I put a double crochet in the middle of those. So now we just repeat rows 3 and 4. So row 3 was a chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn our work. We do a double treble into the first stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and double crochet into the top, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do our 2 double trebles into the next stitch. So I'm going to work up a few more rows now for you to see how it looks, and I shall see you in a moment. So I've just worked up a few more rows for you to see how it looks. Very pretty pattern. Similar on the reverse to the right side. But you can tell the right side by the way the stitches work on the fans. They look slightly different on the reverse side. Just a really lovely pattern. So let me know in the comments what you think you might make with this design. I think it would be a nice one for garments if you're doing something for the summer. Be a very pretty scarf as well. I can see it working well with a variegated yarn or a self-striping yarn. It's really lovely stitch pattern. If you've enjoyed seeing my stitch marker today, that's available on my website and also on my Etsy shop as a little butterfly. I have lots of stitch markers and other haberdashery items and patterns and lots of things to help you on your crochet journey, so please do go and check it out. Everything you buy from the shop does help to support the channel, so thank you very much for considering shopping with me. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It is free to do so, and you can unsubscribe at any time you like. There's a little picture of my logo down here that you can click on to subscribe, although there will be one on the end screen as well. I shall pop 2 more videos on the side of the screen over here to help you on your crochet journey, and I shall see you over there. Thank you so much for joining me on this one, and happy hooking!